Recording in progress.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Could you please turn on the camera, please? Yes, which school are you from? Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, RV, okay, RV. Oh, okay. So Ziting is IP, right? IP, okay, all right. Okay, from here, I'd like to wish, Qingye just came in, just nice. How should it be a bit late? Okay. 来，我老师祝你们学业进步，身体健康，万事如意，步步高升。Okay， 最重要是成绩好。All right. So, thanks. That's a New Year greeting to all of you. Susan, are you there, Susan? Where are you, Susan? Susan, I didn't see you. Susan, can you turn on your camera? 怡宝也是。Qingye and Winnie, would you mind turn on the camera, please? Thank you, Susan. Wow, you sent me a very beautiful essay. Susan, when I read your essay, 我真的想起那个 beef. Remember that day I told you, right? Did I tell you? Right. Wow, it's so nice. Did we go through the essay that day? Susan, did we go through? Did we? Yes, right. Not 100% right, or is it just go through in detail? Susan, can't remember, 2 weeks already. Never mind, we'll go through again, just to add on to that. All right, so well done, Susan. You remind me of the beef noodles that I know I told you before. It's very good, beautiful, well written. For a Sec 1 student like you, they wrote about more than 300 words, and that is more than beyond expectations. Very good. By right, it's about 250 to 300 words, but I think it's more than 330 words. So well done. Okay. Okay, we'll give a minute. My colleagues asking about Qingye,你进了哦，Qingye. Okay, 怡宝, can you turn on your camera, please? Right, thank you. Okay, let's go through the lesson proper. There will be a later. There might be if got time, we have a small test. Henye and Ziting, don't worry, okay, you just follow through, okay, if you can take part, just take part. Okay, guys. Remember last 2 weeks before the Chinese New Year start, last week we don't have lesson, right? Because of Chinese New Year. And guess what? You'll continue the story from here and then you add it on. Very good, you see? Like this one. Okay, just recap. Hao Xin is not in yet. Ethan, you haven't finished the story for us, right, Ethan? Right, Ethan. Right.
I
did you? Sorry? Can't hear you?
I sent it on the chat.
Oh my God, I did not receive it maybe. So can you remember what you wrote now?
No, in the chat.
In the group chat. The last 2 weeks ago, correct now?
No, in the Zoom chat now. I just sent you what I signed.
Oh, sorry. Wait, is there a Zoom chat? 没有嘞. Oh, I just see many attachments from the other, but I cannot do anything or say anything. Oh, no. Okay, it's okay. Ethan, what I mean is you continue the story from here. That's all. Never mind. It's okay. Don't worry. No stress. Okay, so let's quickly go through the last part of it. So during the past few years, there are many different types of vehicles in the world. So Susan, you continue from here, right? Susan, where are you? Okay, Susan, can you continue from here? Just read to the class, please. Okay, everyone is in. Well done.
During the past few years, there are many different types of vehicles. For example, in the early days, many countries horse carriage is very common in those days as a public transit.
I tell you, I really pity the horse, Susan, last time. They use it for war, for a lot of things. It's to me like now, it's like animal abuse, correct? So that time, the 7th day of the COVID lock-in, I was being quarantined at home. The 7th day, I got nothing to do. You know what, Susan? I was watching 三国演义. Okay, so I see them fighting and the poor horses are like 那个关羽那个马还有那些马 all being killed, and they all like slaughtered and cut off their legs. It's like, oh my goodness, poor thing. Okay, this is very sad. Last time, those horses are really putting horses and cow, even the donkey and the ass and the mule, they use it for transportation. But you realize as time improve, okay, you can see different types of vehicles. Now, this is very important, especially for IP students who are doing this, okay, because transportations might involve in your IP essay, as well as the express students, okay. All these topics are selected for, there's a purpose. So every month we have different topics. Thank you, Susan. Yipao, your turn. Yipao, are you there? Yipao. Will you mind turn on your camera and read to the class, please? Thank you. Yes, Yipao, can you read this? But has. Hello? Yeah.
As the years goes by, we have begun to invent cars which get better and better. This helps us to travel around easily.
So Hongye and Ziting, if you are not sure what we are doing, right? Where's Ziting? I'm looking. Hi, Ziting. So what happened is that this story, I started with this paragraph first. So your classmate continue from there, okay, to add in the ideas. So they are given about few minutes last 2 weeks to input this, okay. Zixing, your turn.
After cars were invented, people have been dependent on cars, from traveling around town to going beyond their hometowns. The amount of cars have been increasing throughout the years as more people have the financial to afford cars.
So you see from here, look at its transport. The cars itself now, it involved in the electrical cars and now involved in driverless car. What will they think of next in the future of cars? Are they going to be beside driverless car? Do we need cars to transport us? So think, okay, this is an essay, not just write like this, but think beyond it. And you're going to help you because you're going for further study and you're going to be engineers, okay, who are designing certain products, all right? I know you are Sec1 now, but you have to think, have a foresight, okay? Right, thank you, Zixing. Now we talk about food, right? Yes. So till now, food is scarce in some countries, especially underdeveloped countries. So we should not waste food. For us who are very fortunate, we get to enjoy different varieties. This one is 谁写的? Can't remember already. Who wrote this? Any idea? No? Okay, so I just read through. For us who are very fortunate, we get to enjoy different variety of food, but in less developed countries, food is very precious. For example, some children in Africa will fight for a bowl of rice, which is very uncommon in our country. But this is true, so before we waste our food, we should always think twice before we eat. It's true. Food is, to us in Singapore, we really have a variety of foods. We are spoiled for choice, but not for the children in Africa or in underdeveloped countries. So how are we going to do it? Like, you know, Uncle Raymond's are doing eco-friendly, sustainability, right? So we also look at things, how do we use the food that is being wasted to convert into energy, things like that. Okay, so this is science. So you see the topics are involved in different aspects. And I hope your teacher in school also do that. Okay, now when you're doing an essay, you're not supposed to like writing like that. You have to expand into different angles and perspective. Esther, your turn.
Let's stop wasting food and appreciate the food that we have. We are very fortunate to be in Singapore. There are children in other countries are dead from starvation. And
you know about the spelling, because this is cut and paste from what you typed that day. I did not change anything. Yes. So remember, when you're writing this essay, children, you're Sec1, you still got a few more years to go in your secondary school, right? And you have different teachers marking your paper. One is to talk about your sentence constructions. And then I told you before, Ziting and 你是姓叶还是 I can't suddenly change your name? Sorry, which one is your name? Sorry. 恒业还是中恒? Sorry, 恒业, right? Is it 恒业, right? Is your name 恒业? Oh, sorry. Because suddenly you change your name to Ye Zhonghen, so I'm not sure which is your name. So sorry. So your name is Zhonghen, 对吗？ So 你是姓叶啦。Okay, 叶先生好。So what I want to say oh sorry, I lost my train of thoughts. Okay. What do I want to say? Wait, let me recall. What did I want to say? Anyone? Susan? Can you remember what I want to say? Because suddenly I want to turn to ask questions. Okay, never mind. Zhonghen and Ziting, you have to take note. Yeah, every sentence correct. You must write 12 to 15 words. Okay, for summary purpose, 12 to 15 words. Trust me, it's not a formula that is being adopted by all the English teacher, but this is my formula that 12 to 15 words. Okay, it's easier and especially it's very helpful and for your summary writing, especially you're doing IP when you're doing your paper too. Okay, you're going to write 150 word summary when you go Set 3 and Set 4. Okay, so Zhonghen, so same thing. Your summary is 80 words. Okay, for your express. So regardless of 80 words, 150 words, or whatever it is, okay, 12 to 50 words is, to me, I've been using it for many years for even my own children's, my nephew and nieces, and all my ex-students. So it's not say a secret formula or whatever, but it's good to use it. All right. Thanks, Winnie. Your turn.
In those war countries, children get really little food, let alone delicious food in Singapore like chicken rice or fried rice. Children in those countries will die for food, while we are wasting food and complaining how bad the dish is. We should really appreciate and be grateful for whatever we have.
I think it's very touching. When I'm reading Esther and Winnie one, it's very touching. And the before one, I don't know who wrote this, but I think it's very touching. Okay, from this part here. Because when I was young, I come from a very poor family. Food to me, even Chinese New Year, when I was young, Chinese New Year is a luxury. I don't even have a chance to drink soft drink or even eat a drumstick and things like that. Okay, seriously. But now, you see, Chinese New Year, you can have abalone, you can have 佛跳墙, you get a lot of peng cai, and then you got lo hei, lao qi, and so many dishes. So you will eat until you get tired of the food. But every time I sit down, really, as a Christian, I will always say, thank God I have the food to eat. And there are 8 million or more counting down due to COVID. There are 8 million or more, the children are suffering without food. Thank you. Jiarong.
If we ever run out of food due to people buying in lots of food and wasting most of them, we might die because we might suffer from starvation. Nowadays, people started encourage people from wasting food so that more people are aware of it. We should always start telling people to save food.
Thank you, Jiarong. And it is true that wasting food is really, I won't say it's a sin, but it is good that you eat whatever you have. If you waste too much food, think about those people who plant the rice, okay, in the paddy fields, who collect the rice, okay, and the people who wash the rice and the process of whole thing. And then we are the end consumer, we are eating the food. We really enjoy it. But just like, recently I don't eat beef. It's also part of the ecosystem. I only eat beef during my Chinese New Year. And the whole of last year, I don't even eat beef. Because, cow has a different produce, in the ecosystem. Now, guys, you have to know all these things. It's not just for fun and laughter, because eventually all this topic will come in. It's all tested. And most of you will be going to study social study in Set 3 and even history or geography. You will not miss it. So it's good to start earlier. And this topic is not for your Set 1, children. Okay? We're going to do it for Set 4 also, right? So thank you. Let's move on to technology. Over the past few years, there was a great paradigm shift in Singapore information technology. Please write down the word paradigm shift. It's a very, very powerful word. If you are using this word paradigm shift in your essay, your teacher will 另眼相看. Okay, paradigm shift is from the old way of doing things to transform in the new way of doing things. Now, what I meant is that, for example, last time was a rickshaw. Okay, maybe a very rundown vehicles or technology using typewriter. Now we're using computers, and then we move on to even use iPad and tablets. Now, paradigm shift is the way of transforming things, okay? Right, Hao Xuan. Are you there, Hao Xuan? Yes, Hao Xuan. Yes, please. Ethan, will you mind help me to end up the last few sentences and send the Zoom chat to me, okay, so I can paste it. Okay, thanks, Ethan. Let's go.
So I send it now.
Yeah, yes, you put it in the chat group, then I can cut and paste inside. Thank you, sir. Hao Xuan, let's go. Let's go.
I read my card, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The SMRT is an important part of our daily lives, considered one of the major forms of transport nowadays. For those who cannot afford to drive, MRT is the best option for getting around, besides buses.
Short, sweet, and simple. Very good. Okay, Qingye, your turn, please.
Without the MRT, the roads will be very congested, especially during rush hour. The MRT also has a very large capacity, so multiple passengers can take the MRT, making it very efficient. Since the MRT is either above ground or underground, they will have no jam unless there is a breakdown. But in most cases, you can go to the counter and collect the form that keeps you from being late from your work or school.
So remember, children, don't ever put this word, this short form. Okay, I think I told you before, for the benefit of Ziting and Zhonghen, don't ever put you or even type you for you to see. Don't even put like that. Okay, ever attend my master course that time, my professor from England already say when those children back then in Britain, if they type like that, they might give them a straight 0. So most of you, your paper will be sent to Cambridge, and please don't do this type of short form. I know you can use it during your WhatsApp or WeChat or TikTok, whatever, but please, or even your own informal email. But when you type, please type in proper Ziting and Zhonghen, proper Cambridge English. I repeat, it's Cambridge English, not American English. You don't type COLOR, okay? It's COLOUR, okay? So take note now. And don't put that, you ain't gonna be right. Okay, you ain't gonna be right. That kind of things. Okay, so thank you so much. Ethan, Hao Xuan, is this yours, right? Is this yours?
Yes.
But unfortunately, when you put into the Google Classroom, I can't access to this part here. I keep on clicking this. So please be kind enough to go in now to delete this document. If not, you will be hanging there. Every time you show one document there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So I just delete this away. So remember, because I can't go in and access. So if you cannot send to Google Classroom, no worry. There are a few options. One is WhatsApp me. Okay, I'm 24/7. Okay. Like last night, guess what, Hao Xuan? Halfway through, I want to sleep already. My whole block blacked out. Singapore got blacked out. Oh my goodness. Thank God I got 2 handphones using the torchlight. And 昨天是拜天公, right? My neighbors praying to the God, the God, the deity, the God. So I call up the person to in charge. And what happened to the power trip and things like that? It all started because there's something went wrong, and it only came back the power at 2:30 a.m. My goodness, you see. So why I'm saying that is sometimes in life unpredictable. So I have to I usually sleep very late, Hao Xuan. Okay, my time is 1:30. If I don't watch TikTok, I cannot sleep. Now it's a habit, really. No, seriously, I watch TikTok not for fun. I watch TikTok got important things on. Later on, I'm already collecting a lot of very interesting TikTok to share with all of you.
All right, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, sir. I sorry.
I shall finish.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is damn long. Very good. Wow, you really torture me. Okay, if you all two don't know Ziting and Zhonghen, I enjoy this kind of torture. I'm sadist. Okay, well done. Come, let's Look at this. Is this the one, right? Ethan?
Yeah.
Okay, sir, will you mind read to the class, please? Thank you.
I think because of all those transport operators, they made our roads less crowded and made traversing Singapore possible at a way cheaper price. In my opinion, buses are the best mode of transport. Unlike trains, buses are quiet, making it easier to rest, especially on an early morning on my way to school and school when I really want to catch some sleep. The seats are also way more comfortable and there will be no announcements all the time bothering me. I think public transportation is a more eco-friendly, efficient, and cheap way to traverse my way across the city.
You remind me, well written, Ethan. You remind me about now the SBS bus are all eco-friendly, electric. Correct now. The buses are green color, right? Right. Correct.
Hybrid.
Yes, hybrid. And then even I drive. Sometimes I don't like to drive. I'll take a bus. But one time, I was so like ignorant, so gullible. No? I sit inside the bus. I saw behind a USB port charger. Can charge handphone, right? We need correct. Right? Can charge handphone, right? The chargers in the bus. You know that, Susan? You know now, I didn't know, no? I can charge. I test it. I don't like to use the word try. I test it, and it really works. So last time, Ethan, your uncle, when I was in my secondary school, the bus is so damn hot, no aircon. You know, the engine was so right in front of me, that kind of thing. It's a very old bus, but we really a big transverse and transformation. Ziting and Zhonghe, this is all your friends who are the leaders who completed the whole entire essay within a short period of time. We are going to do this most of the time to test three things: your reflections, okay, and the way of how creative you are, and within the 2 minutes, what can you come up? 子婷，子婷跟中恒，你没有听过那个七步诗，听过吗？煮豆燃豆诗，听过吗？子婷有没有听过？子婷有没有煮豆燃豆诗？同是根本生那个是曹丕跟曹仁是吗 ？Something like that, right? Who and who?
He wanted to kill his brother.
Who?
He wanted to kill his brother.
Correct. So within 7 steps, he has to come out to explain to him why I should not kill you. No? I got this idea from that. No? Seriously. 听过三请诸葛亮吗？听过So it's very true. Always think 3 times. The first time you give up, first time you make the mistake, maybe you are not aware. Okay, you're careless. Second time you make the mistake, maybe you miss out something. The third time, you are not supposed to make any more mistake really. Not as a discipline teacher last time in my school, Zhonghen, I always give my student, I catch latecomers. I know all latecomers will give all kinds of excuses. Sorry, my bus breakdown, this and that. I always give the benefit of that. Got one time, seriously, this student was late really about 10-15 minutes or so already. The assembly started. National anthem sang, start ready. The principal giving a talk. He came back running. Then he fell down. I say, hey, wait, relax. Why are you running? Say, sorry, Mr. Sean. Last night, my grandfather was in ICU. Okay, I was there, and that's why I came to school. Say, okay. Then, I got a counselor beside me, right, Zhonghen, right? So he will write down the name. Then I told the counselor, don't write the name. Okay, let him sit down. So my counselor come and tell me, Mr. Sean, he always like to give excuses. You trust him, eh? I turned to the counselor and say, look, if this boy were to use your grandfather as an excuse, if I let me find out, good luck to him. And he was in also my class. I always tell my student, if you lie to me, good luck to you. You pay me $1 million to teach a liar, I don't even bother to teach you. Okay? I don't like liar. Okay? So that's why I trust him, Zhonghen. And it's true enough, you know what happened? His father called. You see, always must look 2 sides of the coin. So when you're doing your essay, you must be 3M. You must be mature, you must be motivated, and you must manage your emotions. One of you will be a lawyer. I think by looking at this, some of you are honestly, I'm not flattering you. I haven't seen your handwriting, except a few of them. But I think you have very good potential to be one of the professionals. Okay, my dream was to be a lawyer. Okay, Zhonghe and Ziting. I want to be a lawyer, but because my family background, I can't go to study law. So I end up studying IT. Okay, last year I want to complete my law. My wife don't want to allow me. Too bad. Okay, so never mind. I study until my wife say, 不要, 你不要读书了. Okay, I love to study, and 中文, I love exam. Because I come from a poor family, I always believe exams is moving away from property. Right, 子婷, you agree 吗？以前考状元对吗？那些人考状元为什么？就是考升官发财，就是考一个状元，对吗？官中要属，对不对？Same thing, all right. So children, I really appreciate your this essay. I would like to see more of this contribution. Okay, but a bit disappointed. The minus Ziting and Zhonghen, the other 9 of you, except maybe Susan or 3 of them, you all haven't handed in your full essay to me, leh. Why, huh? Okay, now let's see, Okay, let me show you some of the essay. Okay, I don't know whether I go through, just help me. As Esther, I went through this. Esther, my dear, did I go through your essay? I can't see you. So don't mind answer me. You know why? Because I got 3 screens. 1, 2, 3. The one in the center is looking at your essay. So the one your face is on the other side. I will not see. So don't mind answer me. Okay, I like the way Esther, your handwriting is very neat, very nice. I think you have a bit of issue in yourself. I can predict handwriting. So I hope, Esther, be brave. Don't be so consoled yourself. I know you're in a new school, new environment. Please open up yourself. Okay, your handwriting is too small. Write a bit bigger. I'm not saying you're untidy handwriting. Definitely not in untidy. Okay, it's just make it bigger. And I love the way when I saw your essay. I love it. You know why? Esther, you leave a line for me. Okay, you leave a line for me and write. Now, children, take note. Ethan and Zixing and all of you and Jiarong and Yibao, okay, or whoever you are. Some of your teacher will say, no, please do not leave a line. I will deduct mark. Please come and tell me. I will give my 2 cents worth of talk to the teacher. No such thing. Okay, how no such thing. I think the teacher should not restrict you for not leaving a line. I think it's good to leave a line sometime, you see you accidentally, you want to carrot to put some word on top, right? 对不对, how right? If you write too close, how you carrot and put on top of the words? You know what it means by carrot, right? Add out some words, 知听, 你懂哦? Right? So it's good to space out. As an IP student, don't laugh. Next year, set 2, you're going to have more and more words. And guess what? I've been teaching those IP students like last time, Hua Chong and Sanik and RV also. Okay, I tell you seriously, initially don't listen to me. I say, space lah, girl, space lah, boy. 不要啦，老师讲不可以 space， 老师讲不要，对吗？不可以哦，不是说不一定不可以，对吗？ Why cannot? And true enough, it helps. It really. Yeah, your teacher Winnie, your teacher say no need, right? But it not say compulsory, 对不对？ Correct 啦，对吗？ So same thing, Winnie. That day when I got COVID on 25th of January, you all study history, right? Got cross-referencing, comparisons, inference, right? Usefulness, reliability, right? I call the MOH. Hello? No, I don't talk like that. I don't say hello. My name is Lemon. I don't talk like that. I talk very professional. Okay, Winnie, please say hello. I'm Raymond. Just to check with you. The doctor told me that even I'm COVID positive, I can go out. Is it true? Yes. I know you know why you use this word, Winnie? Advisable not to go out. Then I paused there. Huh? Advisable? No, Susan, he never said you cannot. You see the word, the choice of word, the power of word. You cannot go out and advisable. So Zhonghen, you tell your daddy, say, Daddy, I want to go out. Advisable not to go out. 就是说 Daddy, 我可以出去对吗? Advisable. So Ziting, your mommy say, advisable not to go there. So I can go there, right? So you see, you choose the word advisable. And Winnie, I asked the girl, the lady, I called 6 times. Different day I called. The 7th day was really agony at home, so I got nothing to do. I disturbed them. I called them 6 times, 6 different days. You say advisable, that means I still can go out, right? You see, you choose the word, and this thing I recorded there. I say, yeah, it's advisable, you don't go out, but if you need to go out and buy food, or of course ask your family, but if you really need to go out and do something, please be social responsibility, go out and quickly come back, and don't eat outside. You see? Winnie, so what is the rule and regulation? Hey, Winnie, don't forget, Uncle Raymond is a policeman. Okay, I told you, right? I'm a policeman. Yes, I'm a volunteer policeman, okay? Actually, today, because of your class, Susan, okay, we are supposed to have a police gathering in my division now in Woodland. They are having the low pay. I cannot eat with them. I don't have the gift. Okay, never mind. Anyway, my officer will keep for me. Okay, so as a police officer, I cannot 知法犯法, right? Correct 啦，中文对吗? I have to follow the rule, right? That's right. Seriously. Okay. So Esther, have I go through this with you already? This essay, Esther?
Yes.
Okay. Remember to space out, and please, children, for the two of you, please use blue color pen. It's nothing to use black color. Oh, I cannot sit down. Okay. So take note, lah. So something wrong with the line. It should be 30.5 upon 50. Yeah. Okay. So I just close it. So okay. Once I close this file, means I will be archiving into my folder already. And guess what, children? Your essay will be shared with another group of students. And sometimes I will bring new essay to let you all see. Okay. Next. Okay, this one. Jiarong. Whoa, your eyes so big. I haven't go through this, huh? Hey, Jiarong, last week, that day you didn't turn out, right? You didn't come in, right?
No, I come in last week.
You came in now, but I didn't go through this one with you, right?
No. I just
okay.
wrote it.
Well, your handwriting is good, man. But I got problem, man. You don't mind, leave a line, please. And then, my goodness, Jiarong, don't get angry, uncle, all of you. This is not sarcastic. When I sarcastic to any one of you, I will go straight to your face. I don't give chance one, okay? But seldom give sarcasm. Jiarong, this is not art class. Don't do shading. This is not art class. Now, so thanks to Jiarong for sharing the essay. Please, this is not to mock her essay. I don't like to do this type of things. Please, I don't like that in the school. Look at this guy, this stupid student, write this kind of essay, this kind of maths problem, fail. I don't like to do these type of things. I think we need to learn to fail in life. Okay, so that when we go to the war zone, Zhonghen and Ziding, which is your exam, right? You will be successful. Correct, no? Right? And I also do martial art now, by the way. Okay. Police also have to do martial art. I also do martial art. So when you fight, I always tell my students, when you fight, you make sure you can win your sifu before you go out and do your competition. Same thing, okay? Right, children, don't ever do this type of things like that. This one I can accept it, a bit like that, but this one no. Now, Jiarong, sorry, you're Express or IP? Sorry.
Yes.
Express, So remember, this Amos teacher, you know, is Amos marker, the Lawa in Cambridge. They're going to mark your paper, and this is the first time they are marking your paper. Even the IP student take note. One day I heard they are marking 80 script. Jiarong, imagine your script is on number 61. The poor examiner, I'm a marker before I know. You know how tiring it is. Now you understand why I say use blue pen. Oh, 秦野明白吗？秦野 Okay, now you understand why I use blue pen. Blue pen is the side, the way they see is more presentable. Okay, let's go. Read to the class, please. Are you ready, Jiarong?
In modern days, technology has improved. For the past few years, many people go out for work, school, and others. They use different types of transportations, like by car, by foot, by train, or more and more.
Modes of transport, I think
the MASS will be transport. MRT transportation is the best.
Stop. I like your introduction, Jiarong. Okay, children, listen carefully. Okay, Susan, are you ready? Susan, listen carefully. Your introductions must have a very punchy effect. Okay, so he started off in modern days. Technology have improved from the past. So let me tell you, we bring back the memory and tell you that, okay, look, transport. I know what is transport. I'm telling you that this different type of transport. But one thing, Jiarong, they who is the they? Now, children, please don't use a pronouns already. Use a proper noun. You know what's pronoun? They, he, she. Zhonghen, they will come to see you when they have finished their work, so that they will tell them not to see them, so that everyone will know who they are. You know who are they? Don't know, right? But Zhonghen and Ziting, if I say, Susan and Haoxuan will be coming to see you, and later Qingyue and Ethan and Jiarong will be coming to join them, which is Susan and Haoxuan. Is it easier? Imagine you are all lawyers. You go and tell the judge, 法官大人, my client is innocent. Your judge will ask you, hello, excuse me, Mr. Ye, lawyer, how Zhonghen and Ziting, which client? Then the client here, how do I know which client you're talking about? So you say, my client, Mr. Tan, who is now standing here, is innocent. Get it now? You cannot use day like that. Even in history, and I also do history, I cannot do it. We start off, Sir Stamford Raffles found Singapore. Then after that, he tell William Farquhar to look for other place. Then he tell him to do that. He tell him, who tell who? Yi Bao. William Farquhar tell Sir Stamford Raffles, or Sir Stamford Raffles tell William Farquhar. He tell him, 他跟他讲，他跟谁讲? So be more specific lah. Hello. Don't use this type of thing there. I'm very particular in this. Okay? Seriously. Carry on. Jiarong. Hey, sorry, Jiarong. And I like the way you put this. Not many students do that. I like the way you put mass rapid transport. Wow, as an examiner, I love to see this type. You know why? Out of 10 students, I may be wrong. At least 7 students will just straight away write MRT. As if the examiner knows what is MRT. You know, in Hong Kong, they don't call MRT, they call RTM or something like that, right?
MTR.
MTR, yes, correct. Correct now. You cannot assume, you know how to spell assume? It's ASSU and me. So don't assume. Don't assume. Don't use the word assume and presume. Don't assume, please. This essay is managing Jiarong. It's going to send to Cambridge and get A1. 对不对? So 每个 essay 你们写的时候要很小心. It's just like, sorry, Jiarong, you're a doctor, right? So imagine the patient, how doctor, where do I do? I don't know. You think you want me to cut where I cut for you? Okay, bye-bye. So doctor, where I say, I don't know. I don't know is your left eye or right eye. Maybe I test both eye. Yo, Susan, this type of doctor, I think bye-bye. You don't want to see them, right? Correct. Then go dentist. Doctor, 牙齿痛了. Okay, 哪一只牙齿我随便拔了，只要不要痛就好了. Hello? You need to x-ray, correct? And don't laugh, right, Zhonghen. My wife, last time when she was young, she went to the dentist pulled the wrong teeth. Now every time I laugh at him, no teeth, no tooth. Okay. So you see, dentist and Ziting, how can the professional people make such mistake? Now you understand why? You are going to be leaders. Leaders stand for lead everyone and don't expect return. Show how I perform. That is called leadership. Lead everyone and don't expect return. Show how I perform. The whole word is called leadership. Okay, let's go, Jiarong.
Mass rapid transit is fast to send the passengers to their destination. We do not even need to pay much. In weekdays, when I go to school in the morning,
You see, wait, you see, she's the one, the main writer, and she got problem reading her own sentence. You see, can you imagine that all of us are following her? You know, like 僵尸了. You follow her, and you lost the way. Hey, where you going? Okay, don't mind, don't get angry. So now you understand, Jiarong. Okay, from now on, children, leave a line. It's easier. Okay, you can imagine, Jiarong, every morning 6 o'clock, I wake up and read my Bible. The Bible is so small, the handwriting. And sometimes I'm blur, wake up blur, so I read. Then I say, hey, how come I'm reading the same line again? You get me? So you know what I do? I'll take a ruler or something to read through, use my finger. So 记住, don't laugh, children. Okay, this when I say serious, very pay attention. Because when you come to oral, if you repeat like that, you are giving a signal to the examiner that you are nervous, you are not interested, you anyhow read. Then marks will be deducted. So if you are not comfortable, then use your fingers slowly to scroll. It's okay. Okay? Nothing wrong. Or use your fingers like the side there, just slowly move down. Right? Not a single word to be made a mistake during your oral examination. And when I'm testing you oral in the next few months, I'm very strict and serious. Every single word, the 咬字, the pronunciations, is super important. Like for example, the word double O here. So in weekdays, when I go to school in the mornings, I only have to wait for the train around 2 minutes, and the latest I have been waited was only 6 minutes. Okay, you must have the rhythm. But now because you are reading as normal, by right, you're supposed to be rhythm. Okay, and you have supposed to have a slang. Okay, just continue. And you realize, my dear Jiarong, from here to here bracket, hello, long sentence there. So am I going to read like that? In weekends, when I go to school in the mornings, I only have to wait for the trains around 2 minutes, and the latest I have waited 26 minutes. Yes, stop, finish. Yes, finish. You think running 100-meter Winter Olympic game in Beijing? Very fast. Okay, children, now you understand Zhonghen and Ziting and all of you at Qingyue and Hao Xuan and Ethan. You need to break down 12 to 15 words so that the examiner cannot find fault to the next sentence. Even the first sentence got grammatical mistake. The second sentence, no mistake. You cannot take away my mark. Get it now? I know your train of thoughts are there. Jiarong, my advice to all of you is that please send in sentences to me to mark 12 to 15 words. My elder sons, I forced him from primary 2 to JC1. He wrote 8,000 sentences. My daughter, 6,000. Now my younger son is 600 sentences. So every time when he write, I make sure, yes, oh yes, daddy, I count already. It's 13 words, past 10, things like that. Because it's one stone kill 3 birds. Once you learn summary, the other one you learn grammar. Third, your sense of creativity is there, so you know what to present it. Trust me, this formula has been working for many years since I've been teaching for 30 years. All right. So if you don't want to use it, fine. But at least I'm sharing with you. This is my duty and responsibility. Carry on, Jiarong. Not like other
transports.
Yeah. Don't ever wait. Not like other transportation, right? Yeah, don't ever do that. You see the word see me. In the essay, if you're see me, you better come and see me. You see the word transportation like that. Don't ever do that. And don't put a hyphen. Don't ever do that. Because you know, I already told you, the examiner is going to mark so many paper. He might misread it, and then you might put that is an error. He's not going to spend another time to reread your essay, to be honest, right? Jiarong, if you are the examiner, do you think you could spend, and then you got deadline on? So imagine you're marking 60 paper, and by tomorrow you're going to hand in noon time. Of course, you don't anyhow mark, correct now? You mark carefully. But sometimes your eyes might play trick on you, and then you miss out. So please do not write transport, then put the station there. Correct? 你要就是把整个字连在一起, and don't put a hyphen, a dash there. Don't ever do that now. Please take away this habit. And you should thank Jiarong for showing this essay to share with you. This is not the mistake to share with you that most of you, not Jiarong, you're not alone. In fact, all my students have seen that. They always like this habit. I don't understand why the school teacher never tell them you are not supposed to do that. Sorry, Winnie. Maybe Uncle Raymond is an old school of thoughts. I'd rather to be play safe than to play sorry. True or not, Winnie? Right? You do not know the examiner how they think of it, because you're not going to see the examiner. Right? So I'd rather tell you now to prevent the mistake. Agree or not, Jiarong? Right? But if you guys want to continue to write like that, I cannot stop you. But the moment when I see the essay, I will do my best. Okay? Carry on.
Like for taxi, I usually wait for 10 to 20 minutes. Trains will not stop because of traffic jams, but will only stop for 1 to 2 minutes after it reaches each station for passengers to board the train. The government also provides us with air condition in the train to cool us down, as Singapore has a hot environment.
You missed the end here. A lot of students always miss this end, and the government also the same thing for the end here. Take note now. For us, we know that these are very common mistakes that people will make. So remember, there's an N. N-M-E-N-T. Thank you. Carry on, please. Thank you.
Government for the whole year.
For the whole year round. Moreover, I like the way you use the word like moreover. Very good. This is a good words to you. Move over rather than indeed. No, like don't say indeed. And so. Cannot start a sentence with and. Susan, never start a sentence with A and D. Ethan and Yibao, please kindly turn on your camera. Don't let me repeat because I'm not feeling well. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ethan. Carry on.
Moreover, the government has also set some rules in order to keep the train clean and smell good.
You see, my dear, some rules, then you carry down passengers, right? Some rules, they do not allow passengers. Then you put these little things here, right? So this little thing is like rules in order to keep. So imagine the teachers, now you understand why leave a line is good, right, Jiarong, right? So if you don't leave a line, people will read like that. They do not allow passenger in order to eat. A bit weird, right? 明白吗？其实你的 essay 是很好，你 I think you did check 了。I think you finished writing, you did check. So you, oh my goodness, I think it's better to put the in order to be there. Okay, so it's good start, my dear. It's not like now next month is your O level. Now you like that, then a bit late. So you still got a lot of time to fine tune the way you write, to fine tune the essay. Well done. I mean, honestly, for Sec 1 student who can write like that, I really have to bow to you and really thank God. I enjoyed it seriously. I hate, I use the word hate, have all thoughts of evil. Hate. That's how it's spelled, hate. I hate students who send me essay a bit here and then I can tell whether the essay is handing by yesterday or last minute. This is definitely not a last minute essay, right? You did it quite a while. Correct me if I'm wrong. Right, Jiarong? You spent some time doing it, right? So you can tell one seriously. Okay, so I love it. Live on virtue everlasting. Love. Carry on.
Allow passengers to eat or drink in the train to prevent insects coming in to the train, and no smoking in the train so that other passengers who dislike or are allergic to smoke will all be healthy, which I strongly agree.
I actually find it, I miss out. We'll all be healthy. I put that here. Rephrase the whole sentence here. So I rephrase for you. It is advisable or it is strictly prohibited that passengers are allowed to smoke and drink inside while traveling in the SMRT train. This is to prevent rodents and insects from infesting the trains, full stop. Okay, so in this way, everyone will have a smooth, clean and healthy ride, full stop. Is it easier? Jialong, right? Spread out the sentence. 不要全部好像 rojak, you know rojak 吗？你吃过 rojak 吗？你吃过 rojak 吗？
What's that?
No, don't have 中文你们吃过 rojak?
What's that?
哦，子婷，你们吃过 rojak? 没有啊？这边有没有人吃过 rojak? 哇，很好吃的，很多有油条，有黄梨浩璇，有油条，有黄梨，还有一些 cucumber， 然后它放的，you go and type ROJAK。 Okay, go and type ROJAK. This is hey guys, you must know this food, because in Set 3 we talk about fusion food. You know what is fusion food? That means Vietnamese plus Singapore nasi lemak. You heard of nasi lemak? No? Winnie, you heard of nasi lemak? 糟糕嘞，这边是 Singapore 的。你听过海南鸡饭哦？你听过锅贴哦？还有你听过 mee rebus 吗？你听过米香吗？马来的米香他们就是 fusion These are all the food. It's one of the topic in social study So go and find out. You know why? You might write an essay, a situation writing or essay to say your cousin from other country want to 品尝, want to taste Singapore local delicacy. Then you must suggest rojak. I can tell you, go and Google it, rojak. Go and type Singapore.
I know that one.
Rojak,
My mom bought it and it was very disgusting.
You mean the rojak? Disgusting. I love it. Why disgusting? It's very nice. Not nice, because why? Because of youtiao inside. You know about youtiao? You don't like Okay, but anyway, it's a lot of Singaporean favorite, including myself and my wife, auntie. Okay, it's very nice, but depends on the taste. Yeah, I know, I understand where you come from. It's how the person prepare the food, yes, and the ingredients. Okay, so take note, Jiarong, get it now. Your thing is that you like to write a lot without a proper full stop. Okay, so just remember 12 to 15 words. If you're going to continue like that, sure there will be some error one, confirm. Okay, but it's better to separate it in 12 to 15 words. Carry on the next paragraph, please. Thank you.
Not just in Singapore, other countries have also built trains, but with different names. When I was in China, I took the train.
In there. Oh no, China so big, Shenzhen, Guangzhou, Beijing, Shanghai, Guilin 哪里 in there. 哇，你是西游记啊，孙悟空啊，全部走到完了。师傅，我来了，哈哈哈哈，来了，咱们飞啊，10万8千里。Okay, joke So Jiarong, don't get angry. So it must be specific. So you say, when I went back to my hometown, Jiarong, correct? Or when I visit my grandparents in this place, be more specific. Can you imagine, Jiarong, you're writing this, and then I'm doing a comprehension passage. I'm going to curse and swear this author. 哎呦，害我找不到，明白吗？记住must have proper. Okay, carry on. Proper way of structure. Carry on.
And most of the technology were the same, except security.
Sorry, when you say was the same, 什么意思？ And you don't test me, I've been Beijing for twice, okay? And I did not take the train, but I know the Beijing there, the trains and all these facilities was not bad, okay? What I mean by the same? Not the same there. In fact, the bullet trains, have you seen the bullet train? In China, I was in Taiwan, I see the bullet train, very good, very smooth. 200 kilometers are still, the things won't shake. How can Singapore fight with them?
No, it's not 200 kilometers, 279 kilometers.
Some even 300, right? Correct. No? Yes.
I took it.
Agreed.
And then Shanghai, there's the 300 and 400 one, the airport.
Jiarong, you see, Professor Qingye already say China can 300. You Singapore from Jurong to Changi 300. You know the whole bloody train will fly to Indonesia. Boom! Hello? Hey, hello. How many times I tell you your train don't come to my country? This is the 7th time already. Can you control your speed? No? Sorry, you cannot. 300 meters. Wow, you're laughing, right? Then boom, go to Thailand. Sawadee-ka. Why you all your train always fly to my country? Why you fly so fast? Cannot. So 不可能的，嘉荣。Every country has different technology. 不用紧 we learn. Okay, we learn. Carry on.
In every station before passengers enter the credit card machine, there will be police standing there and would check our bags. This is because they wanted to ensure passengers are safe during the journey and they do not want anyone to get hurt.
又来了 Day, good day, eat day, day. Don't get angry, So, 记住, be more specific. Is it okay? Let's ask Jiarong. Who are you referring to the day?
The police, like
I thought the commuters. You get me now? Okay, so must be more specific. 记住, and then it's true, like the credit cards. Just now, when my son was attending his Chinese Ting Talk, instead of Zoom Ting Talk, the teacher was actually my ex-student mommy, was in China. She told me, like, you know, in Singapore you do ART, then you got this trace together, right? 中横, 对吧? In China, they don't have this, don't have ART. So if you want to go from one place to another place, you have to test by the government, and then your handphone would turn red the moment you get out of the zone. Wow, so high tech. Then I say, don't use, 张老师，这样你不要拿你的手机啦，这不拿手机到去哪里？什么地方都要用手机的。correct, true. And true enough, one is uncle 80 plus, don't need handphone. So the moment he go out of the province or the town, right? No handphone. Then how to prove that he's clean and things like that? Wow, very troublesome. So you see, Jiarong, 50 years ago, China was really run down, or 100 years. Now you see China boom out so fast. Hey guys, You all is really born in the right era. No? Seriously, no? Beautiful era. Even every morning I eat breakfast with my wife. She will always watch a China drama, and I see their building. Every time, every drama they show their building, their technology, everything, even the AI, everything. The world is your oyster. Seriously. Okay, you are born in the right place, right time, and your connections is there. Seriously, that's why I emphasize. Now you see, Zhonghen and Ziting, my Chinese not bad, right? Right now, I will not very good in right, but at least I can know when to use the proper idioms in the proper way. So children, you have to understand, Jiarong, I really appreciate this essay. Seriously, the moment I start to think, you see, because of this essay today. The Zhang Laoshi told me that, in China, they got this technology to trace together, but they are different trace. They are even higher than that. The moment they move out, the phone can detect that it's a red zone. You know how much technology and satellite you have to trace? China got 1.4 billion people, no? Excuse me. It's not easy, no? And then on the street now, they can use to trace who is the suspect, who is the criminals, no? On the busy street, no? You see how advanced it is. Think about it. Once you study well, you get a good job, that's it. And true enough, some of my students who are ex-China from China and from other countries, and one of them from Myanmar, he's now working in US, I think in Mercedes, earning $10,000. He used to study in Newtown Secondary School here. His English was really very bad. And now he speaks like the Zhonghen American. Hi, Uncle Raymond, so nice to meet you, So Zhonghen, I also don't want to lose to him. I also slang with him. Hey, what's up, man? How's you, man? Cool, man, bro. Okay, right, carry on, next paragraph. Jiarong.
Although the mass rapid transportation is the best to me, sometimes I will not choose the train. When I woke up late, I will not choose the train as I have to waste my time walking there, and I still have to
walking there.
walk.
Where is there?
You
see? Where is there? Correct now? Okay, carry on.
Not like cars. Cars can just send me to the destination. I would not waste any time. In the conclusion, I think the mass rapid transportation is the best.
I think all of you I have to spend some time I have helped you to do a very good introduction, still not good enough. I can see Jiarong, your introduction is very good, as well as Susan, okay, and Esther also. But I think we have to spend a bit of time in conclusion. Professor Qingye, Esther, Ethan, and Iba agree, right? Because the conclusion itself, you must have a moral story. Just like Pinocchio, why he turned to be a real boy? Qingye, you tell your son, so son, tell more lies, like Pinocchio like that, nose go long, very good, very nice. Just like the 3 little pigs being eaten up by the big bad wolf, become 烧猪肉干. Yeah, the end. Susan, you'll be laughing. 烧猪肉干过年恭喜恭喜. So children, think about it. The moral of the story, one day, if I have the chance, I'm going to read the essay I told you before for my ex-students. Very touching. The conclusion is really very meaningful to bring out the unconditional love of her parents. Okay, it was written by her, and now she is about 30 years old already. I still kept the essay. He was that time primary 5, meaning his mom passed away when he was only 3 or 4 years old. Okay. So I really encourage him to write that. And one of the another primary 4 girls wrote about an accident. That accident is, you think it's very normal, but it's accident within another accident. Did I tell you about this story before? No, right? Okay, so next time I've got a chance to share with you. Okay, so conclusion, Jiarong, you say in conclusion, it's not in the conclusion. In conclusions, I think the MRT is one of the best transport compared with the rest, as it is what. So you must conclusion, children. It's not a must, Zhonghen and Ziting. Okay, it's not a must that you must write 5 sentences, but in my opinion, it will be better to write at least 3 to 5 sentences to complete. Why 3 to 5 sentences? Very simple. So then how? So this is my conclusion. Then I'm going to present you the grand finale. And how can I convince you that my conclusion will bring me more marks? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's just like in a debate. 明白吗？明白吗？ 你要 convince， 哎，各位大哥大姐，你读了3、4年、4、5年的书，你就是要去考那个状元。That is the last part of the paper. You are convincing the examiner to give you as many marks as possible. Why you want to waste it? Okay. This is the comments, Jiarong, that I rewrite for you. Okay. Hey, do you receive it now, Jiarong? You receive it?
I don't think so.
Huh? I put in the Google Classroom.
I go check later.
我要吓死我，你懂我几点做吗？我每次看 essay 的时候是10点、11点的嘞。That's my bedtime story, you know. I'm serious. I don't like to lie to you, seriously. I got students 11 plus that last year. Uncle Raymond, can I have history revision? And it's free for him. And 2 days ago, I asked him, hey, Wei Miao, which JC are you going? I'm going to Nanyang JC. I still contact all these my ex-students who there, you see. I'm willing to walk the extra miles with you guys. As long as you hand in the homework, it's the best Christmas gift I ever received. I use the Christmas gift. Seriously. Because the more you write, your parents will be more happier. True or not, children? Agree? Because the more you write means you are there in a very professional people already. Or you want the less you write, the more people you beat up. You want to be terrorists, is it? Okay, so guys, Jiarong, please take a look. These are all my comments inside there, all right? So if you're not sure, I don't want to deal with it too much of this time here, okay? Ken? Okay, Ken, you see? In conclusion, can you read to the class, please, Jiarong?
In conclusion, I strongly believe that out of so many types of transportation, I still and will choose MRT as my top priority, being the best transportation. As mentioned earlier on, MRT is the main source of transportation system to bring across 6.9 million people in Singapore all around this tiny island.
Now I convince you. So I say this is what it is. Then I give you some example, not detail. Then how I convince you? By giving you a figure. 明白吗, Winnie? By convince you. So imagine, Winnie, your daughter want to use $100. Of course, for a 10 years old to have $100, of course you will ask her, so why you need so much money, right? So your daughter will say, so mommy, I need $100. Then I'm going to use this $100 to give some of it to the charity. How I'm going to give to charity? Because recently my teacher told me the children cancer society, the children are very poor thing because some children do not have money to do chemotherapy. My dear Winnie, will you give $100 to your daughter? Oh my goodness, this mommy very stingy. I still have to think one. Wow, Susan, will you give not? Will you give $100? You don't give your daughter $100? Another stingy mommy, tiger mom.
No, you mean how old?
10 years old.
No.
Can you repeat it?
Zixing, Zixing, you also don't give. Will you give?
I'll give half.
I think I will give more than $100 if your daughter never tell lies. And the best thing, this $100, you say, mommy, you don't give me. Can you please take out from my piggy bank and give it? Wow, I tell you, 你这个女儿可以陪啊，可以栽培她了。跟你讲, he's going to be a great leader. Agree not? At the 10 years old, she can have this kind of benevolent heart, kind-hearted person. How should you agree not? Right, Professor Qin Ye, you agree? Definitely 哇，那段时候不用紧100块去买香烟，去买酒，去买白粉啊，你笑啊 ？Of course not, right? So this $100 is going to give to charity 咧 and from a piggy bank, 可以夸他 ，OK? So thank you, children. So who's next? I want to go through the essay first. Winnie, did I go through this with you, Winnie? No, right? Winnie, can you stand up, please? Can you stand up? Yeah, stand up. You know why I asked her to stand up? I need to bow to her. Thank you, ma'am. You may sit down. I can tell you, when I see this one, it's better than my red packet. Seriously, Winnie. You know why? Not many students do like that for me. I think a few of them do like that. I love it. Now understand that Zijing and how Zhonghen. Okay, this is what you mean by 13 words like that. Like that is 13 words, right? Winnie? Like that is 16 words, right? Is it like that? You count like that, right? Well done. Does it make sense? Let's read, Winnie. Read to the class, please.
Before COVID-19, I would always go back to China, Guangzhou, with my family. After alighting from the plane, I will take a ride in the taxi to take us to my grandparents' home, and we will be living with them. One of my favorite highlights going there is eating the delicious food prepared by my grandparents. I will always go to my cousins' houses and play with them. Then we will go to the stadium near their house. However, we could not go back ever since COVID started.
It's the whole thing, is like a summary of a comprehension passage. Okay, Winnie. It's a summary of a whole passage like this. Hey, don't go away. Hey, no, don't go away. Hey, I'm just talking to you, go away. Yeah, so rude. Just kidding. Very good. It brings back some of my students who also cannot go to Malaysia to visit their grandparents. So I told you, right, I'm working in one of Japanese restaurant on daytime. So a few of the Malaysians worker told me that, 今年不可以回去跟我父母亲拜年，因为要做这个 test 做那个 test 很麻烦。So from there, you can derive when I read this, you see, realize every time I read my student essay, I will bring back certain memories. This is supposed to have this kind of passion of children. Seriously. Just like when you are a master in cuisine, you eat, you wait like a 古早味. Like you're like Susan, the beef noodles is the best example I can tell you. Awesome, beautiful. Okay, and Winnie, very creative. Who asked you to do this? Nobody asked you to do this, right? You do it yourself, right? This is what I want to see from all of you. Think like a freak. You must think like a freak. Zijing, RV students are all very nerds. Okay, you must be the one of the best nerds in a freak thinking. You cannot be the normal nerds. Nothing wrong to be a nerd. Do you want to be at the other end? And it's called naughty? Of course not, right? Correct now. So you must be, no, I know, because I've been teaching a few RV students. I think you are not only one in RV here. There's another student here from RV, right? Or is it the other one from NJ? Okay, so RV student, because your backgrounds, guys, are all Chinese, right? Chinese, right? Mostly are Chinese, right? And one of my good friends, the brother is from RV. Now where he's working? In New York, associate professor. Okay, it's already 40 plus. So your school is a very good school today. I know it's very stressful for you, because you're going to compete with a lot of top-notch people. But remember, this month topic is about stress. Stress makes a person better. Never think of negative. If stress is a bad thing, today Singapore and a lot of countries, China, look at China. After World War II, they are more stressful than anybody, especially your grandparents and your great-grandparents, who are so stressful and bring up today what China it is. You guys are supposed to maintain it. Okay, your stress is to make it much better for the next generation, not the worst. Look at other countries. Because they are not able to handle stress, what happened? They cannot handle stress, they create war. In order to use war as an easy way out by killing people and then take it the easy way out. That's not the way, children. That's not the way. And I like this class now because initially I find it a bit like not boring to children. It's like once I see the essay coming and the homework coming, I feel it, wow. 别出心裁，八仙过海，各显神通啊。Winnie, well done. That's why I ask you to stand and bow. Not many people take the effort, go and count every single word. Winnie, this is the effort, no? Painstakingly go and count, right? 你吃饱没事做啊? Of course, no, right?
For me to count.
Sorry?
It was actually for me to count.
You are actually what? I didn't get
It
you.
was actually for me to count.
It was actually for you to count. You like to count.
You said must be 80 words.
Well done. And you read 80 words, I didn't really add.
No, 84.
Okay. Now you understand why? Because it's going to help you in your summary writing, children. Not everything I do, I also want to use in academic, Zhonghen and Ziting. But I also want to use it in real life. It's no point I teach you things in academic, but it doesn't apply in real life. True not, Zhonghen? What's the point? So in your school, you also must be extraordinary. And guys, whatever you learn from Uncle Raymond, I'm so sorry. Please do not share with your classmate, with anybody. Sorry to say, you learn to be selfish. Winnie, I hope to see more of this in sentences, if it's possible. Really enjoy it. I'm going to show this copyright, so I must ask your permission. I'm going to show this to all my Sec 4 and Sec 3 students. Okay, not to shame them, to tell them, you see, if my Sec 1 can do like that, and you guys jolly one can count and put in, you know they are very lazy, some of them. Don't need 73. Some even write until 73 words. I say you are one of the good school, and why you write 73 words? Add some more. Why so lazy? You still got 10 minutes to go through your paper. Why don't you check? Okay. Okay, last two. Susan, I want to reserve one of the best. Okay, Susan, this is your, this one I went through, right, Susan? Yeah? Remember this one that you write? I told you, right? Careful, just to share with Ziting and Zhonghen, all right? Thank you. So remember, be careful when your essay, remember to write in words, all right? Don't write in numbers, okay? Like for two, okay? Just to, okay, this is the last time I go through, okay. Okay, the last piece is you read that time, right? Last, you read this essay, right, Susan? Okay, so I just want to add on, well done. I think I sent to you already, right? I think you can get your essay at the Google Classroom. Every time I mark your essay, I will put in the Google Classroom. So go to the Google Classroom and check. And it's just like putting in the staff room, the teachers the box there. Okay, in the what you call the drop box there. So you go and pick up your thing from the teacher's staff room, the box there, okay, and get and retrieve from your homework. A very creative, well organized and good essay. It will be good if you can write in pen and paper, Susan. So I hope the next time you are writing using your pen and paper, like what Jia Rong and Esther has done. Okay, that will be good. 拭目以待, and don't use the word try, children. In my class, I don't like the word try. If you try, you will cry, everything will dry. Do your best with your zest, beat the test to win the race from east to west, and be the top of the crest, and with your utmost best. So don't use the word try. Okay, your parents never try to raise you up. Your parents do all their zest to raise you up. Okay, thank you, Susan. I share with all of you all the essay. I really enjoy it. So now I'm going to go back this one here. Okay, what is stress? Now, this is the month, I know it's take serious on this topic. I have students do this, cutting the wrist. Last year, I got one student, when she cut the wrist, she cut until here. Some even cut here. Some one of them, Sec 4 Winnie, cut until it's so deep until you have to hospitalize, have to tie her up, have to go to IMH. Seriously, that's serious. Because of family issue, because of study issue, because of BGR, boy-girl relationship issue. Okay, as a discipline before, as a counseling before with my ex-school, I counsel and talk a lot to students having all these problems. Some even want to commit suicide right in front of my eyes. Seriously, okay? So stress is what? Zixing, I like your voice. Can you read to the class, please? Thank you. Zixing, let my voice rest for a while. Zixing, can you read to the class, please? After I want to put my SK2 mask ready, 快点. Zixing. Susan, okay, Mike. Ziting, can you read to the class? Ziting?
stress? What is it? Who has it? And how do we talk about it? Stress is our body's natural way of coping with being frightened or challenged, releasing chemicals into our bloodstream that provide extra short-term energy and alertness. We've all had times when our bodies relax to stress. We can feel it. It's the sensation known as fight or flight. Different things cause stress for different people. Some might think that an upcoming math test is a big deal, while others won't give it a second thought. The same is true at different ages and stages of our lives. What bothers us at age 3 won't be the same as what gets us riled up at age 12, 20, or 15. One thing is certain, we all experience stress at some point of our lives. Being aware of what causes you stress is one step in learning how to handle it well. Watch this short video below to see how stress impacts our body and visit the Change to Chill website.
Thank you, Ziting. Very well read. I can't show you the video because I think it's a copyright. Nothing wrong, but if I have the chance. But next, why stress is important and how are we going to talk about it? Do not avoid. I think this is the best time at this month to tell you what is stress, because if I were to tell you in September, in August, and say, hey, what is stress? Then Professor Qingye will say, Uncle Raymond, you siao. My exam is in September. Now you tell me how to cope stress. Agree not? Too late 了，对吗？Qingye，对吗？太迟了嘛，对吗？中恒，对不对？太迟了。So why not I start now? In just now, you know why? I don't want to start in January because January is the time you are like honeymoon period, going to a new school, new class, new environments, or even Set 1 to Set 2. The Set 2 one is still the same batch of classmates, but maybe different teachers or so. Then when you settle down after Chinese New Year, then you start to feel, oh, my WA is coming. My mid-year exam is coming and there's a lot of homework coming, and that is where the stress start to build up. And that is where I'm going to tell you stress is manageable. Okay, definitely stress is manageable. In fact, I love exams so much, I told you before, because exam will bring me away from poverty. This afternoon, I share with my primary 4 student. Out of the few students, they say that exam is the one that stress them. All of you agree? If you agree, thumbs up. Is one of your stress exam? Agree, yeah? Okay, guys, I think we have to change your mindset. You should take exam not a stress. Seriously. You know why, Winnie? You know why, Ibao? If you were to say exam is stress, that means you're not doing justice to yourself. Listen carefully. That means you did not prepare well for exam. You are lazy, or you are lack of motivation. You never pay attention in class. You did not complete your homework. You did not do properly. You do not focus. You do not concentrate. That's why when it comes to exam, you are scared. Do you stress to play COD? You know what COD, Zhonghen? You never play Call of Duty?
The army game.
You stress not? Do you stress when you play game?
Yeah.
No, right? Do you stress when you are taking CCA and play game, football, all this, or you go jogging, you stress not? Or you play any games, or you
Play
watch
game
TV?
actually quite stressful.
Sorry, Ethan, you say, yeah, true. I can tell you why, because that day when my student came to my house, he was playing online chess with another country. When I'm talking to him, he really cannot concentrate. He's playing the English chess online, and it's very stressful. So I told him, hey, look at me, relax, calm down, close your eyes. Just imagine what is the next 3 moves you're going to make before you attempt. And true enough, you listen to me. The next game, he managed to win. Manage. Okay, manage to win. I use the word manage. So children, if you say exam is a stress, then I think it's not right. No? Susan, you do history, right? Okay, what is it, Sir Stamford Raffles? All of you do history, right? In this class, agree? Right, Ziting and Zhonghen, you all do history, right? Is it Sir Stamford Raffles? Is it Sir Stamford Raffles, children? No? What? Asoka? 秦始皇啊？雍正啊？乾隆啊？康熙啊？ Sir Stamford Raffles, correct now. So whatever they test you is definitely within the scope. They will not test you George Washington history. They will not test you Hitler history. True or not? Yeah, Sir Stamford Raffles wrote a letter to Hitler to ask Genghis Khan to collaborate with Stalin and come all the way to George Washington. 不可能的吗？对吗, children? So whatever they tested you will sure come out from exam. Instead of 平时不烧香，临时抱佛脚, okay? Like burning midnight oil. Why don't you start now? Every day prepare. You see those people who martial art, who going for competition like MMA or those fighting one, or even taekwondo. Like look at the Olympics. They take 4 years to prepare just one gold medal. Sometimes they can screw up just because they make a blunder, a mistake, or sick or ill or injured. That one can't be helped. See, this is sometimes a luck. So same thing in exam. Whatever they test you is definitely within the scope of your study. Why are you stressing? You should stress things that is beyond, it's like maybe beyond your control. Wow, like suddenly your stomach pain, you need to go toilet. That kind of stress, you cannot find a toilet paper, you cannot find a toilet. That is stress. True or not, Professor Qin Yue? Whatever you teach, you don't tell me. You see, primary school, they learn half base times height, area of triangle, right? In secondary school, they will learn sine, cosine, tangents, and algebra. I hate math, Songhen and Ziting. I hate math. I seriously hate math. Though I passed my math, I don't like math. They will not test you the rocket science, how to create a rocket. Please write your answer. I tell you, Zhonghen, you'll be forming bubble. That will be stress. True, they will test you within the topic from chapter 1 to 10. All you need to do is just sit down and revise and revise. Listen, it's not practice make perfect. Listen carefully. It's not practice make perfect. It's perfect practice make perfect. One shot, one kill. Don't keep on practicing but making the same mistake. You're wasting your time. Time and tide wait for no man. So ladies and gentlemen, stress is inevitable. Stress will be here to stay. Stress will make a leader. Stress will develop your ABC, your attitude, your behavior, your character. Stress will give you discipline. Stress will give you excellent result, provided you have the F, you have the faith, you have the G, you have faith in God or your graciousness in learning things. So ladies and gentlemen, if you think stress is cannot handle, hey my goodness, the first time your parents become their parents, the first child, they are so stressed to take care of you, but they managed to go through it because they went through it and they know this is a very stressful period to bring up Professor Qin Yue, Zhonghen, Ziqing, Winnie, Hao Xuan, Esther, Yi Bao, Ethan, Jiarong, Zixing, and Susan. But they went through the stress without complaining it. And they make you today one of the finest leaders in your life. And you dare to tell me, wow, very stressed in the exam, cannot study. Hey guys, you are taking exam only. There are 8 million children out there collecting stones, collecting rifle to kill one another. Agree not? So when every time you come, exam you prepare. So 这句话讲得对，平时不烧香，临时抱佛脚，对吗？中恒，如果你懂得这句话的含义，它的意思，它的内容，它的包含 then you should know. You should start at this point of time. Have a proper plan. If you fail to plan, plan to fail. Common causes of student stress. Zixing, your turn to read, please. Just now you are not there, I call your name. So now you are
I went to the toilet.
Sorry?
I went to the toilet.
Oh, sorry. Next time you put there, toilet in progress. Do not disturb. Carry on.
Common causes of student stress. Another study found that much of high school students' stress originates from school and activities. And that is chronic stress can persist into college years and lead to academic disengagement and mental health problems.
Okay, I stop here. Suddenly when you read, it reminds me of one very true story, children. Okay, these ladies all along has been taught. This is a true story. I think in NUS or NTU, I can't remember. She has been always taught in her study, always taught perfect, like OCD. One day, she was late for her exam in uni. And because late by only 1 or 2 minutes, I can't remember. Then the professor refused to let her in. The next moment, Professor Qingye, she snapped, no. She went crazy. She went crazy. She just went crazy. And that's gone. Her life is gone. So, Winnie, sometimes failures, 你听过这句话吗？失败是成功之母，对吗？ Thomas Edison spent 9,999 times to find a bulb. Sir Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, you name those famous scientists and people. Who are you to me? Who are you, me to you? We are all just common people. We make our part, we go through. Life is not a bed of roses. Using FISPOP, F-I-S-P-O-P, fables, idioms, similes, places, occupation, and proverbs. So I can see some of you are there already, you know, like you see Zixing, the way you read, is so bloody matured, no? Doesn't sound like your voice. You're like CNA voice. Okay, all you need to do now is to, Uncle Raymond can help you, is to fine-tune it and read even more professional. Okay, so guys, this mental stress, nobody can help you. And recently, last few days, Saturday, I attended a mental well-being by my my MP and Professor Chua in Kutewat Hospital, talking about all these people. Because you know what, children, my mom is a dementia patient. Okay, so I need, as a caregiver, I need a lot of patience with her. Okay, I need to know. I used to be a lousy son, Winnie. Seriously, Susan, seriously. Ipa, I used to be a lousy son. I used to join gang. I used to smoke as a prefect. I know I play truants. Okay, I don't study until really that bad. Okay, until when my teacher changed my life. Until when I go to Changi prison twice. Changi prison twice. The first time was I didn't go there and stay lah. Winnie, don't look at me so big lah. I'm not the prisoner lah. Ayo, Ziting. I say I go to Changi prison twice. I didn't say I stay there. The toy. The first time is when my JC, my teacher brought me there. The second time was my last year in my school. I brought my student to Changi prison to visit the Changi prison. Seriously, that is not a good place to stay, man. Whatever you see in China News Asia, they are showing now, it's just only the small clip. I tell you, when went into the cell, it's so bloody hot. When you shit, you bathe, you pee, everyone's looking at you. Even the officer on top also look at you. There's no privacy. Seriously. Okay, the mattress is really a very thin mattress. 好像那个死人盖住那种 mattress. It's so bad. So don't ever commit a crime. So if you are stressed, let it go. Frozen. I like it. Let it go. Frozen. Seriously, really let it go. You need to talk to someone, do it. Now, this is what Zixing is going to read to you. Go.
School. Do I have to like read the ones in the bracket?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. It's very important. That one is definitely very important.
School bullying, BGR, grades, peer pressure, family, siblings, example. Homework, extracurriculum activities, social challenges, transitions, example, graduating, moving out, living independently, relationships, work.
Yes, sad to say, your set one usually is a target for people bullying you. Sad to say that sometimes the upper secondary might take you as a set one, so-called a punching bag. So whatever it is, it's best that don't keep to yourself. Okay, it's better to have a few friends than to have a lot of enemies. True now, right? Take note. It's better to have a few good friends. And sometimes, please, the whole world, I'm telling you right to your face now. I always tell my students, even my children, okay? I even tell my wife, you can have the right not to trust your husband. I think the whole world, you can have the right not to trust anybody. Some of my students say, so I don't trust my father lah. Nothing wrong. But there's the one person you definitely have to 1000% trust, that is your mom. Okay? If you got anything, the first thing you have to tell your mom. Even though your mom is a tiger mom or whatever mom, it's best to tell her. So it's good that the whole world itself, I was telling you, Zixing, the whole world, you don't trust anybody. Even some students say, don't trust my father, nothing wrong. But I think it's right to, it's good to trust both parents, nothing wrong. But of course, your mom should be the first person who have given birth to you, who have lost so many blood during the process of the delivery, the 10 months of pregnancy. She bring you to this world. She has the right to know every single thing to protect you. She can't protect you for the rest of her life, but at least she can help you to fine-tune certain part of the little issue because she went through a lot. And the second person you can trust, of course, your father or even your grandparents. They love you, they adopted you so much. So children, take notes. You are not alone here. The reason I bring out this stress is later you have homework to do. Okay? Carry on, Zixing.
High school students face the intense competitiveness of taking challenging courses amid impressive extracurriculums, studying, and acing college placement tests, and decided important and life-changing plans for their future. At the same time, they have to navigate to the social challenges inherited to the high school experience. If college is part of a teen's plan, once they are accepted, the stress continues as they need to make new friends, handle a more challenging workload, be without parental support in many instances, and navigate the stress that come with more independent living. Romantic relationships always add an extra layer of potential stress.
No, I disagree. Okay, the last sentence I disagree. I got students who come to me, say I got crash with this, I got Valentine crash, I got this with this boy and this girl in my previous school. It's nothing wrong to me. I don't feel anything wrong to have a boy-girl relationship as long as you no sexual things. It's nothing wrong to you like a guy or a guy like a girl. Okay, to have a good relationship. I've seen people who get steady from even Sec1 and then finally they got married. Of course, there are some called puppy love. So this all depends on your 3M, your mature, your motivations, how to motivate yourself to study and how to manage a relationship. That is where the stress comes in. So the next two questions is, so tell me, what is your technique or way to reduce stress? Do you think having stress is good? So just to share with you, and you're going to write this essay. Now, children, before I forget, sorry. Now, those of you who have write 300 over sentences like Susan, Esther, Jiarong, and I think a few of them, and Winnie, you are there to manage stress really. I can see that. Even though your mouth say, Coco, so stress, I think you're there. If children, if Sec1, you cannot manage your stress, how are you going to university? By the way, Yipao and all of you are listening, you are here not to prepare Sec1. You come from the wrong class. I'm preparing even for my primary ones, even to my Sec4. I'm preparing you guys to university. Okay? You don't ever dare to tell me I'm not interested to study university. If that's the case, please log off. Don't sign my course. Okay? That's very simple. All right? University degree is a paramount important in your life. Okay? After that, whether you want to use this cert to do anything or what, no, because education is the invisible tool. The tools that use it, not just for study, for in other ways to help people. Then what's the point? I got 2 degrees and I'm going for my 3rd degree, which is prevented by my wife, but I don't care. I'm going to go for my 3rd degree. And I have 5 diploma. For what? 你没有听过吗？活到老，学到老 lifelong learning. Don't stop there. Don't stop there. Even the cleaner also learning. I'm not looking down at them. So please, if you tell me now you're stressed for exam, stressed for study, don't study. Go out to work and see what is the real world out there. Seriously. Juna, Haoshen, Juna, you should enjoy the study because you know that this type of stress in the rest of your life, you're going to bring success, super sensational safety net for your generation and for your next few generations. Okay, you want literacy or illiterate, you choose your path. Stress is definitely important. And with this stress you manage, you going one step higher. You're climbing up the ladders to the success and you can see a wow. You see the mountaineers, Susan, when they start to climb the mountain, the higher they go, the less oxygen, right? True enough. But when they go up to the top of the mountain, they see the whole view. Worth it not? Jiarong, worth it not? Professor Qingye, worth it not? But sorry, I hate to climb mountain. After my makeup all melt. cannot. My hair dry out. 哦，嘉荣笑什么？不对吗？我 make up 的，我每次出门要 make up 的。爱美是我的天性。So joke aside 啊 ，OK， children， 中文不可以咩？就女人可以爱美，男人不可以爱美哦，对吗？浩轩，对吗？怡宝，一正 ，Professor 秦野，中恒，对吗？爱美是男人的天性嘛，对不对？我们保持 handsome， 像那些 K-pop、BTS、G-Dragon。So children, my techniques of reducing stress is to ensure that always look towards as a positive, which is next lesson I'm going to talk about. Positive. So you tell me, hey, wait, Zhonghen and Zitian, you say, hey, wait. Why you tell me this? I want to learn English, and why you tell me stress? This is where, in real life, when you go out to work, when you're reading a passage, your boss will tell you, Zhonghen, look through these 5 pages. Later give me the summary, and I'm going to show it to the client. So you're good in English, right? And you're good in writing and all these things, give me. I'm paying you 10,000 a month. So are you stressed now? You don't stress because you are already prepared since Sec 1. You've been doing it already. So your reading is to you is 家常便饭, relax lah, no problem, correct now. But now, Zitian, if they ask me to do a maths problem sum, Hao Xuan, can you call 995? I will die. I cannot. You see, that's not my cup of tea. 明白吗, Hao Xuan? Right, Susan? So, but you ask me to come up something like related to languages, I can do it. 明白哦? So that is the technique. So do you think having stress is good? Yes, of course it's good. Why is it good? Because it helped me to motivate me to be a better person. If there's no stress, there's no competitions, there's no improvement. I'm not motivated to work already, true or not? Agree? So, Jiarong, ready? 2 times 2? 4, you see? Susan, imagine you give a maths exam for Sec 1 like that. All 2 times 2 is 4. Everyone also pass. True or not, Susan? Ziting. Then who is going to get the job? 对吗? Yibao. Zhonghen, agree not? Of course, I have to come up with difficult maths to choose the best quality player, a best leader to do the best job. Because the whole country depends on this leader. Millions of monies are depending on him. So the same thing, ladies and gentlemen, if you cannot manage your stress when you're reading a comprehension passage, when you're doing something, you cannot stress and preserve yourself. 哎呀，我跟你讲，不要浪费你父母亲的用心良苦啊。Okay, so next week, this is the one here. Sorry, give me another 3 minutes, don't mind. There are 104 prepositions here. I would like you to do sentences. For example, I choose 2. Let me see. Outside and over, okay? Ken? So in this one sentence, I'm standing outside my house and I saw a bird flew over me. Get it now? How many words? I am standing outside my house and I saw a bird flew over me. 14 words. Past tense, present tense, or future tense. Something like that. So I want you to choose 2 prepositions to use it. Children, those of you who are in Express, this preposition will be very important in your editing. Agree? And then for IP students, you're going to do a reflection essay. And all these is like adding the words to bring out the essence of the essay. Agree? You have to agree. Because you're going to do reflection essay. And you're going to make simple words for the examiner to understand. The passage is so difficult. Like, you know, right, those who are very journalists at New York Times. I let my students to read New York Times. When they read already, uncle, what the hell are they talking about, man? You know what I say? That English lah, then what? Arabic Korean 감사합니다, 안녕하세요. No, right? It's English. So these cannot get used to it. IP students, seriously, you have to start reading those New York Times, all these things. Put aside those what Pokemon story. You have to read more profound English. All right. So this is the 104 words that I commonly use in our day-to-day. Last time you say how many? A few hundred, right? I can't remember. 150, right? Preposition in the whole entire preposition family. Okay, so this one is another homework that I'm going to send in next lesson. Remember, children, for a quick one for the 2 of you. Wait. Okay, I want to tell you the secret formula for comprehension. It's not really secret. It's my formula. How Shen, what is the formula? Can you remember?
No.
Okay. Ethan? Any idea? Zizi? Okay, without wasting any time, take until the full stop. I want you to print out, if you can, the first sentence until the full stop. It's the most important sentence of each paragraph, okay? Take note. Because the key topic sentence itself will tell you the whole entire things of so, then, how. So, technology, then, and how. That's the trick, okay? Susan, get it now, Susan?
Teacher.
Who is calling me?
Me.
Who is you? Susan?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Is this supposed to be our worksheet?
No. Next week.
Oh.
Yeah, because I put it here is to give you 给你拭目以待，不是拭目以待先睹为快 to let you see first, to take a look first, to give you some idea. You got to say, what is this for? And there will be questions. So there's two choices. If you have no time to do, at least read the passage. If not, do the question here. Okay, right? So this is a passage about technology, you see? Oh, that's what you're doing, right? Correct now, children? Just now we talk technology, foods, and transportation, you see? So Zhonghen and Ziting, Uncle Raymond 教的时候，每次 at least more than about 50% were related to real life. It's no point teaching academic because academic is only 1%. In real life, it's 99%. So I want it that real life effect. That is more practical, okay?
Sorry.
Who call me? Yes, Ethan.
Then what's the homework?
Oh, okay. Very good question. The homework, this one. Okay, this one you don't need to do, but at least you print out and bracket it. Then next week, Uncle Raymond can go through this passage with you. Okay, but the actual homework is this one, my dear. This one. So what you need to do is you do 10 sentences. But each sentences must have 2 prepositions. 明白吗，怡宝？but the 2 prepositions, please tolong underline. So imagine I'm a idiot. I don't know which one is preposition. Okay, just underline. Actually, I want to prove that whether you know which preposition you use correctly.
Will this be put on?
Why can't I find the preposition?
Wait. One at a time. Ethan, can you talk?
Will it be put on Google Classroom?
Yeah, I know. Wait. You are supposed to use Microsoft Word to type it out, or you can write on the foolscap paper, Ethan. Then you can use a camera to snapshot and send it as PDF format and download into Google Classroom. 明白吗?
I have no idea how to use Google Classroom properly.
Okay, another one, don't worry. You can WhatsApp me.
Yeah, okay, I just take a photo.
Yes, you mean my face?
No, your number.
Wow, very realistic. Oh, no, my number. So my face very ugly. I don't want to see my face, right? Say so lah. Okay. All right, so this is one of the homework. Yes?
Where can we find the preposition?
Here.
No, like after Zoom.
No, this is the lesson plan. Every week I give it to my colleague. My colleague is supposed to give to your mom. And then it will be inside, will send to your mom the lesson plan. You should get it from your parents. And these are the 2 questions I want to see.
Oh, found it.
Oh, you found it, huh? Thank you, sir.
Teacher.
Yes.
For the comprehension, right? It's like which worksheet is there? Because I can't find it.
No. Comprehension 还没有 send. 我是给你看先。Next week 等一下我就放进去。我是给你看，不然 at least 给你一个 at least give you in advance notice that this is the comprehension that I'm going to go through next week. 明白吗？So at least you can read in advance. Get it now? Please, when you do comprehension, whether you express IP or NA students or NT student or IB, it's best to read 3 times. 记住，三请诸葛亮. Why 3 times? All right. So this is the actual homework that you're going to do. These are the two questions. Now, seriously, these two questions are usually are more to the high level, but I believe you can do the job by answering these two questions wholeheartedly, sincerely from your heart. How? So imagine, Qingye, you're like a psychiatrist, okay, a psychologist. So you come out the technique. So all of us will be sitting on the sofa and listen to you. Okay? Or Zhonghan, you can come out the ideas and then you share. So you see, we have got so many students now. Everyone share some ideas. Hey, how share? You can create an essay already. Correct now? Winnie, Ethan, Zixing, Jiarong, correct now? Susan? Right. Ziting, correct now? And Esther? Esther, I didn't see you. Esther, agree now, Esther? Very quiet, Esther. Can, Right, Esther, I want to see you use a blue pen if you can. All right, thank you. So this is one. If you can write on the foolscap paper, and then I can see your handwriting. And of course, this one. So these only two homework, these two homework. Okay, those of you who owe me the last one homework, actually it's over already. But if you still want to continue to hand it to me, I don't stop you. Okay, I don't stop you. Like those questions, remember? Some of these questions here, I don't stop you. Okay, I wouldn't want to chase you, seriously. But this one is that if you got the time, my advice is, children, if I send this comprehension to you, please do not attempt first. Just read the passage will do. Okay? If your mom tell you do, it says just say Uncle Raymond advisable is don't do. Just read through, then Uncle Raymond go through with you. Will be much better. Okay, but if you want to do, I don't stop you. Okay?